What's going on, Pisces? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for September 2022. So in this reading, Pisces, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding September 2022. Before we begin this reading though, Pisces, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Pisces, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you have not already, for future updates, that would also be greatly appreciated over here, Pisces. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for September 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides for overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces, let's go ahead and lay out these cards and see what is coming your way. Okay. Very interesting stuff coming through, Pisces. I do feel like already, like you might have a wild September, like a lot of unexpected things may happen during September. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like sense that. I just sense like something very unexpected is going to happen that will shock you. And I'm very happy to get into what that is for you, Pisces. But there could be like I'm getting someone changes their temperament like overnight, and you're just like, what the, like, if I could say one thing that I feel in your energy, someone very close to you may like just be going slow, steady, and then all of a sudden they're like, blah, because it's like something, and you're like, what the hell even happened here? So just be aware of that. But you have the Page of Cups here, Pisces, in your opportunity. So this is definitely an opportunity to keep an open heart. You know, let that heart open up a little bit, Pisces, and show love to someone here in a very innocent, playful way. Now, the Page of Cups also in your opportunity, you know, don't be afraid to offer something that you may feel silly about. You see how this person is offering a cup of love, but it only has a fish in it here? There may be an opportunity to entertain love from someone that you may judge as like a little bit immature, or to give love even if you think it's something silly. You know, the Page of Cups in your opportunity, Pisces, is like writing someone a note that really like makes their day, or giving someone a thoughtful gift. Now, the Page of Cups, the last thing I'll say in your opportunity, is someone who really can't be categorized. It's kind of like a dandy. They kind of appear to the narcissism within all of us. So like if they are talking with like, they're very good at like just going with the flow, and people being very like adaptable, and like no one can really pin them down, so they get along with everyone type of thing. So maybe having that effect will be good for you as the opportunity. We're going to have to clarify. But here we go, Pisces. You have the Three of Cups in your challenge. So the Three of Cups in your challenge, I mean, there could be some sort of drama in a social circle. You know, this has to do with other people. There could be a lot of you escaping your reality through alcohol. You know, whenever the Three of Cups comes out in your challenge, you could just be feeling empty on the inside, so you go to the party. Something like, and there's nothing really wrong with that, but for some reason it's showing up in a challenge. So what are you trying to run away from? Or there could be drama with people in your life. So we'll get into it in a second, Pisces, when we clarify. But in your overall general energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups, and you also have the Knight of Swords here. And you see how like the Knight of Swords is kind of creeping up on the Queen of Cups here. So intuitively, there's a lot of patience and love in your reality for September. I mean, the Queen of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles is a lot of patience. It's someone who's very loving. But I almost feel like there's a chance that you or someone, you maybe get screwed over from someone by being too nice, because the Queen of Cups is someone who sees someone's faults and then like overlooks. It's like the mother who just gives unconditional love and lets people get away with things. And the Knight of Swords is coming right behind the Queen of Cups. So we're going to have to clarify what that's about. And now this is where I'm really being challenged as a reader, or to make sense of this, because in what you don't see coming, Pisces, there's some ending that is very intense. I mean, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Devil as the centerpiece, and you also have the Death card here as what you don't see coming. Now, a lot of you here, it's going to be too much to go on with a negative habit, such as, and please, we all have our own vices. We all have our own vices, sex, food, alcohol, whatever it is for you, something that I really feel like this comes to, you start to realize that this toxicity has to exit your life. So for a lot of you, it's a pattern that you catch within yourself that you've been actually being too lenient of, okay? So it's almost like you're being patient with yourself. You're like, I'll give up the bad habit, I'll give it up. And then all of a sudden, it's that Knight of Swords that comes to chop off the patience, and you're just like, I'm done, let's get out of here. So that's more of your own going within level. For some of you though, I am getting a weird feeling like this could have to do with another person, that some sort of, because this is in the row of what you don't see coming. So it's like you don't see this ending coming. Like it could be something where, you have too much to drink and then you get sick and you throw up and you're like, this is the last time, fuck it, I'm not doing it. Something like that, like some sort of toxicity leads to an ending in your life. Okay, it could have to do with a person or something. We're going to have to clarify to see for all of you. But here we go. In the advice from your spirit guides, some of you might be having mommy issues or something, because not all of you obviously, but you have the Empress, you have the Six of Cups, and you also have the Eight of Pentacles here, Pisces, in your advice from your spirit guides. So there could be some sort of childhood trauma having to do with your mother that you're working through. That's not for all of you, but all of you probably should focus on that. But you have this Empress, right? And the Six of Cups, there could be someone from your past that you are working on a relationship. This could be you working on your own family structure. The Empress, the Six of Cups. If you have children, if you have a family, focus on that and make sure that you're letting go of the toxic energy in that situation. Make sure you're working hard. I would say don't let anything get in the way of your work here. You do have the Eight of Pentacles here, Pisces. So keep working hard. There could be something about you manifesting a family and children that Spirit's advising you to do. You have an opportunity to do that if you don't have that and that's what you want. But there's something here about working on your past. So we're going to have to clarify to figure out what that's really about here, Pisces. So the first card that I would like to clarify here is why is this Three of Cups here in your challenge for you, Pisces? I just get some sort of escapism. Whether it be the Three of Cups could even be too much social media. It really could be too much social something escaping. So, being worried about what other people, or fear of missing out. The Three of Cups in your challenge, you could be upset that you didn't get invited to the party. And then when you realize you didn't get invited, there's this major ending. So, and it's a toxic. So for some of you, I'm getting someone could be icing you out in a really unfair way. So just be aware of that. I'm getting a weird story in my head, someone who's told you a year ago, yeah, Pisces, we're going to invite you to the wedding. It's going to be great. And then you see the wedding happening and you text the person hey, I didn't get an invite in the mail. And they're oh, sorry, there's not enough room. And you're like, what the fucking toxic energy is that? Like, you already told me I was invited. But then you also have to look at, like, what is that reflecting to you? And is that some sort of needy energy within yourself? But obviously, we don't want to make everything about this. Oh, so much here. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify why the Three of Cups is in your challenge, Pisces. One more. Why is the Three of Cups here in your challenge? The Three of Cups in your challenge, Pisces, is clarified by the Star, the Hierophant, and also the Hermit. So there's a spiritual lesson here. 3 major arcana cards with the challenge. I feel like there's some sort of healing. Definitely some sort of healing here with the Star in your challenge that's not happening because the Hermit's here as well. Like you could have, it's like if you got invited to some sort of powerful tradition thing, like maybe that's why I'm getting the wedding. I just got like wedding and then the Hierophant came out in the challenge. But the Hermit to the Star, I feel like in your challenge is that basically if you keep, for the vast majority of you, if you keep running away from your own emotions and you just go to the party here, basically in your challenge is that you're not going to go within and you're not going to heal something if you become obsessed with other people socially, essentially here. You know, why the Hierophants here? There could be something to do with a commitment involved in this, like there could be someone that you're dealing with in a marriage or in a very big commitment here that you're hoping to commit to that goes out and like just parties and you're like, what was that about? So let's keep going to get more information here, Pisces. Let's go ahead and clarify why is the Death card here in what you don't see coming? Okay, what is this about? Please let me know. There's like a spiritual lesson you're learning about abstaining, about some toxicity or fear of missing out. Why is the Death card here in what you don't see coming? The Death card is clarified by the King of Cups, the Justice card, and also the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like there's some sort of injustice that happens here, some sort of toxic behavior between you and someone else, right? You have 2 people and the Justice card in the middle to the Death, right? The King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Justice. I feel like there's a situation where someone is like being abused because of the love that they're offering. Like someone turns cold, like with love. There's not a lot of justice here. It's some sort of unfair behavior that leads to an ending between you and someone. This could be a friend. It does not necessarily have to be romantic. But the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, you could be dealing with an air sign that's very challenging for you. It's interesting that in what you don't see coming, you have the King of Cups, and in your overall general energy, you have the King of Cups. So there's a lot of love that's trying to be offered here, but then it's just like taken the wrong way, or like someone's abusing someone who's loving. And it's very unfair. Like there's something unfair that you recognize and you're like, why would I put up with that? So there could be some sort of unfair ending here. So let's clarify the Devil as well. Why is the Devil here in what you don't see coming to get more information? Why is the Devil here? There could be a situation for some of you where if you're in a relationship, whether this be friends, your friend group, your family, or your partner, where someone wants to be super social and like the other person like just wants to do nothing and just like chill inside, or like maybe have like a small gathering or something, and there's like a conflict with that. Why is the Devil card here, Pisces, in what you don't see coming? Centerpiece to your reading. I feel like it's a behavior you're trying to overlook. And then, why is the Devil here? The Devil is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, defending very immature behavior potentially, King of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Swords here. So I feel like you're trapped in a negative pattern. It has to do with you and another person, though. I mean, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and now we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands here, and also the Eight of Swords here. So there's some sort of thing that you realize it's not going anywhere. It's defensive behavior, and the Three of Cups in your challenge, the Page of Cups opportunity now coming out twice. Like, I feel like there's someone here who's just defending shitty behavior, and you're just like, there's not really much we can do with this besides take a break. Like, there's something called like a RAS reset where you need to take a break from someone so that they it rewires their focus. This is a very strange energy, Pisces, for sure. Let's go ahead as well now and clarify why. This could have to do with, very interesting stuff. Let's go ahead and clarify now, Pisces, why I'm very interested in why this Knight of Swords is here in your overall general energy, because that's someone who's it's like they're not taking anyone else into account. They're kind of reckless, and it's causing negativity to you. Let's go ahead and see why it's here, Pisces. Why is the Knight of Swords here? What's going on here with these cards? Well, you have the Wheel of Fortune, so unseen forces are definitely coming to play here with your destiny. Like, someone may be acting to shape your destiny, how it actually needs to go. You have the Chariot, you have the Ten of Wands, again, Ten of Wands. And now you have the Queen of Cups. Again, what's with all these duplicates? Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands already came out in this reading. I feel like someone's just going where they're gonna go, and they're trying to abuse someone's niceness. Like, someone's trying to, and it's just too much for the other person. Like the Chariot, like someone wants to go somewhere and the other person's like, yo, no. So there's just like this big conflict that leads to a very big disagreement. And a lot of you, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be tracking this. Now, this is pretty advanced, or not really for most of you out there, but you're going to have to be like, when did this pattern come up before? And I think this is where maybe the mother issues and the childhood thing comes up. A lot of you are going to experience a relational pattern in September, Pisces, that you've actually already dealt with. And so you're being, with the advice from your spirit guides, you're being called to investigate your past having to do with a woman or a powerful woman. And this could be you being too nice. Like, a lot of you out there, this is a pattern of you being taken advantage of because you did not set proper boundaries. It's going to be different for others of you out there, Pisces, but it has to do with a mother wound. So if you were ever abandoned by your mother, or if you ever some sort of weird thing, some sort of pattern with your mother, I don't know why I'm getting this for you, Pisces. It's some sort of thing that resurfaces in September. And so you're going to have to work on this energy here now. There's something for you to work on with this. A lot of you as well with this advice is just to be treated like level up, emperor energy, empress energy. Like, don't put up with this stuff. But then, of course, you have the Page of Cups in your opportunity. I think what we'll do is clarify this Six of Cups here, Pisces, because I feel like this is a very important message about your past coming up. Why is the Six of Cups here in the advice from your spirit guides to you for September 2022? Why is the Six of Cups here coming up for you in September 2022? I'm telling you, there's a mother wound. You have the Fool, the Two of Swords, and also the Page of Swords here. So, yeah, you're meant to get more information about something you really would rather not look at, as when it comes to a repeating pattern from the past. The Page of Swords, the Two of Swords. This is the advice from Spirit now. You're being called to look at something from a new perspective, the Fool. Be willing to be like the Fool. The Fool is a beneficial energy. And that's kind of maybe why the Page of Cups is here in your opportunity, is to like not be so serious. And like if something bad happens, be like, well, let's get excited about tracking this energy and see why it's happening. Because like there's certain situations in life, Pisces, that are not in your control, right? Like there, it's not that everything is based on the law of attraction and some sort of childhood trauma that's resurfacing, although probably a lot of it is. But like, let's just say that like not everything is so calculated like this, but in this situation, there's something you really need to look at in terms of a negative pattern repeating. Okay, Pisces, so this is what I got for you. And I hope that this provided you clarity and insight. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.